What's up guys and girls, and welcome back to FS19. Yes, I'm not deciding to call it Farm Simulator 19, I'm just going to call it FS19. Would you like the link, or do you not need the link?
I don't think that's too much of a problem in this game.
That's fine. So, it's unlisted anyway, so that's quite good.
Well, that's good. It means you can rebuild it without the council's permission.
Tell you what, the bloody taxi drivers around Barrow are having a bit of a bitch at the moment.
Why? What?
Oh, they're saying that about people parking in
Taxi ranks?
yeah, people parking taxi ranks and stuff like that, and it's like, oh, but this is like this is the council's livelihood and everything. It's like, well, this is the taxi driver's livelihood, but it's like, well, hang on, what about all the fucking private hire lot that are just bloody sort of...
I know it's not Barrow, but I'll have a lot more respect when they stop parking in our fucking loading bays.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's a bigger pain in the ass when you're trying to deliver into the middle of a city centre or something. You can't get parked within 10 minutes of your delivery drop because every friggin' loading bay's full.
I am doing some work, thanks, Alan. How... I don't understand, how did Alan actually get to see the video if...
You must have seen it before you unlisted it.
Probably. Well, when you said you were a bit anal about...
Well, I can't be
loading,
asked to make 2 trips looking at how many there are, so...
well, it'd be handy to have them down at the farm, but I just didn't. Right, what do I need? What else did I say I need? What did I come back down
I could do
for?
with digging...
Pallet
I could
fork.
do, I've got a picture somewhere from Construction Sim of like the truck and the trailer, and every single item was perfectly straight, strapped,
Yeah. You
and like
could
not a single inch of space wasted. It was perfect.
Yeah, I know, I figured you were watching, but it was... the video was unlisted, so nobody should have been able to see it.
You must have seen the link quickly before you unlisted.
Probably. Because he's probably watching YouTube. At work.
Why do you
There
reckon
goes the
Paul
train.
Rudd's banned there?
Well, the train's just gone flying past. The fields, we're going to have to sort the fields out, so...
Yeah.
I don't even know what I need to do. It's more getting stuff ready for the animals. But if Alan is still watching, and he is...
How
when
many?
it...
What? I didn't realise how many friggin' things of seeds there was. Like,
I know.
They keep going down the street into the next fucking map.
But when it comes to... the day it comes to getting the animals, I'm going to need both of your help to get sorted with it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure we can sort something.
I need to get a roller actually for up here.
Look mate, I know you're being successful, but a roller's pushing it a bit. You know, maybe just a nice Merc for now. That's the follow-up to that classic livers and horses joke. No,
Yeah.
no, you get the sandwich. I'll get the sandwiches, you got the rolls.
I tell you what though, last night was good. Last night was good on worms.
I'm liking worms at the moment. It's just like a bit of a screw-around game. It's just...
Yeah, steep. When Alan comes back on, we'll have to do steep and have a mess around with that because I reckon that will be hilarious with us three.
Yeah.
Why did? Oh, that's why it got. Okay, that's why it got held.
Will it let me? Oh. What are you laughing at?
The message, what Alan had sent, the message got held. And
Right.
his response was,
His response was poutine, yeah?
Yeah. That was his
Ah, I
response.
see.
I just didn't want to get sort of thingied for that. That was a good response, considering.
Considering what?
It was a good response, considering that he was quite quick to come back to your message. Well, what you'd said. A fucking circus. Have you strapped them down?
Yeah. I was surprised the game let me strap them 3 top.
You could get, well, you could probably get 4 tall, but Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
sure if this thing had actually. I was trying to work out what like the maximum reach on this is gonna be.
Well, yeah, there
As
is
I,
that. There is that, and
as I,
then there is the physics and weight issue, and it's lucky you didn't bring the Mahindra up, to be honest.
you don't tempt me yet.
Anyway,
I might get,
enjoy. I'm going
I
back
might
to
get far
work.
on here, you know.
See you later.
I'm working here.
No, he's going back to work, so. But yeah, I think steep will be a right laugh if. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, if this lets me.
It should. Does it actually let you
Yes, yes. I'm glad there's no low bridges between here and the farm. That's all I'm going to say.
The problem is now, is I'm going to have to come down with you
Why?
in that tractor, because how are you going to unload them at the farm?
I can always take them down on this tractor and just bring this tractor back.
You could do.
How was I going to unload them, undo the straps and take a really fast corner?
How many things did I actually place? Ah, okay.
Fucking
Jesus.
millions.
What is it? Is it all seed or is it solid fertilizer? Seed, all seed.
Well, some are on a blue pallet, some are on a green. I'm assuming that means something.
Seed is green, blue is solid fertilizer. I watched an interesting video earlier, and
2 girls, 1 cup.
no, you've heard. I assume you've heard of the name Sonny Evans. Let me guess, everything's just gone jengered.
Oh, it hasn't. I actually saved it just about. Sonny Evans, is he Lee Evans' brother?
He was quite a. I don't know. He does a lot of GTA and Red Dead,
Alright.
and apparently, a lot of people are saying that Red Dead Online is dying already. I'm not convinced.
Number one, I doubt it because there'll be a lot of people who still haven't got that game who'll come to it later. And number two, if it is so, what? I mean, we still play GTA. I bet that's dead in a lot of people's eyes, but.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He was very sort of like, oh, look at GTA Online after 5 years or whatever, blah blah blah. You know. And then it's like, what are Rockstar actually going to give us when it comes to the big update for Red Dead Online? They can't exactly give us like the beach bum update. And then he was saying
You want to bet?
Yeah, I know. But then he was saying like...
we got the freaking Batmobile in GTA Online. Anything is possible.
And then what he was saying was about, oh, he'd like to see an evolving map. Like, chronologically, the dates, sort of, you know, things go from dirt roads to paved roads and
Yeah.
cars and all that lot. But the map in Red Dead, without spoiling things, the environment does, in single player, so I've been told, evolve.
Yeah, but to an extent, so do GTA's. I mean,
Yeah,
GTA, you played as Michael in single player, you demolish that guy's house. In GTA single
yeah,
player, you had the plane crash. Now, the way they got around that, which is pretty easy to do, is just say that multiplayer takes place before single player.
yeah. But what, like, but
Okay,
with,
that was weird.
but within Red Dead, um,
Now, the problem I have with like an evolving map, to me, it gives you two problems. Number one, people who maybe want to go back and play the older ones, and also it means that everybody has to be on the same.
yeah, I know, and this is the thing that's the problem I sort of think. But the thing is, if you think about it, within Red Dead anyways, and Red Dead Online, the house we'll see because of there's one house in Valentine that I know. You know that there's a house by the general store that's getting built,
The one that's sort of being built, yeah.
but I do know that house does get completed. Will we see that in Red Dead Online? You know,
I
I
doubt
don't.
it because, like I say, that's not how. That's not how GTA. See, GTA just basically it wasn't a separate universe. We'll say it was set before
But
because it's always the old running joke. It's never actually been confirmed. When you do the first heist with Michael, and Lester's talking about putting a crew together, and he says, "I've been working with these guys, but they're too unpredictable."
oh
The
yeah,
thought is that that is
that
the
is
online
online.
characters he's referring to,
Yeah,
because in sort of GTA storyline, by that point, you've already done all the heists in multiplayer.
true.
So Rockstar have crossed this bridge before.
But I don't like the I don't like the idea of the whole map evolving. I'd like the map to
I
get
don't.
currently fixed and stop
Alan just
the.
like his treasure chest.
Yeah, he'll have to get that.
But
I'd
I don't
like.
think evolving maps,
No.
unless you did it. There's only really two ways you could do it that would work well. Either it'd have to be separate entities that you could load into.
Yeah. I would like them to fix the UFBs.
What that you plug pen drive into?
UFB.
Alright, I have no idea what a USB is.
Unidentified flying boats.
Oh,
Or.
I've told you, if you know it's a boat, it is not unidentified.
Well, what did we class it as then? Because we said. What was it?
Fucking odd.
Well, yeah. I'd like them to fix that in the map. Because that is a
Told you,
bit.
it's Wild Wild West.
Yeah, you just need the big giant steampunky spider, the tarantula. And all you need is Kevin Kline and Will Smith to be flying in that little flying machine.
Well, Will Smith is currently a bit busy playing Aladdin, isn't he? The genie in Aladdin, sorry to you.
Oh, God. That's in the remake, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a shame that Robin Williams isn't still alive, because he would have been. Because he was the original.
Well,
Hey, up what?
I dug the forks into the ground slightly, and as I went to try and lift it, he started lifting the back end of the tractor.
Oh, no, Timber. You
Dead.
tried to be a bit clever there, didn't you? And
Yeah, I thought it might be easier than try to do it already on the trailer. If I was on level ground, it's because somebody bought them and he put them on the frickin' slope.
no,
So
it's
put them
because
down over here.
it's because somebody unloaded a machine that I was using and I didn't realise I had that much.
Why, who did that?
I did it.
Oh,
When I was doing.
That was using my trick was to hit the wrong button and suddenly all these bags of seeds sort of sprung out.
Yeah, I was doing I'd come back down and I'd just finished the top. I just finished the top.
Yeah, that works.
Top field.
I can't believe that actually works. I just rammed into the two things at high speed with the forks. They actually had to flip them both the right way up.
I noticed that. What to do while I'm waiting for you.
You might have said I'm really.
Well, I haven't had you up the top yet. I was getting you up.
Pardon?
Well, I'm making you come up to the animal bit.
I haven't had you up the top yet. You're gonna buy me dinner first, pal. Well, that's fucking easy, no matter what the rumours might say.
No, I would have said that's Lola.
Careful, I still haven't told her yet that we killed her brother. That might not go down nicely. I'm putting off that conversation.
Yeah, that's not going to be a good one. It's not going to be a good conversation to have. No, that's the... oh no, that's Black Beauty, isn't it? Yeah, that's Black Beauty. Right, so what can I put on fields? I have no idea what to put on the fields, because we had...
Seeds normally.
Yeah, but when we were last on it, we had... spuds, didn't we? Because Alan didn't join us. We had spuds, corn.
Just shove freaking canola on them or something, if nothing else. At least you know that makes decent money.
I need to check how much. Are we actually storing? We've got enough. We've got quite a lot of wheat. It's oats. I really need oats because we're kind of running low on oats and soybeans. So I might do oats.
Put oats on it then.
What? Just all on one field?
Or just on all those fields by the farm or something if you want.
Yeah, and then do soybeans.
See, I like the idea. If you're going to do stuff like that, just put the same on all the fields. At least you can whack round them all with one harvester.
Yeah.
Without having to sort of unload halfway through. I'm just nipping to the loo a second.
Alright. Or you accidentally press the unload button and your seeds go everywhere. Lower. That reminds me, I need to... Shite, what did I just put on there? Hopefully this should...
I'm back.
Ah, welcome back.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say then. Yeah, you know when
we
all...
discussing...
Apart from that, you know when we always wait until the really dark orange to harvest? Yeah. That is more for... Like, if you've got withering on, that's your last stage before it withers. So it doesn't make a shite difference when you actually harvest. So even if you harvest on yellow, if you haven't done your bits like fertilising and stuff first, you know, if you haven't got your fertilisation level to 100%, then you're not going to get a good yield. But you get the exact same yield on the same, on the same field every time. The orange is just for, like, if you've got plant withering on.
Yeah.
And that's like saying, shit, well, this is your last stage before you're going to lose your entire crop, effectively.
Yeah. Oh.
So what were you going to say then? We were
I
discussing...
said we're discussing what crops are on the field as well. So that's what I've got for right.
Yeah,
Let's go for a comfort break.
I'm going to put oats on them all.
Ah, that's better. That
So,
camera angle I can actually use.
see, I wish they would have brought rather than bringing the tools and the tractors and that sort of thing back in all the mods recently, the vehicle collision camera would have been a nice mod for them to bring back.
Shiitake.
That sounds like you've either just toppled everything.
I'm losing a battle here rapidly.
He's playing Jenga with seed boxes.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate.
It's
Best thing
box
is, I've not got
Jenga.
enough seed boxes to fill the trailer, so I'm gonna have to buy some more.
You don't have to
I'm not
fill.
going. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't do half loads. Oh, train just went by.
But
So I'm just glad there ain't any low bridges between here and the farm.
yeah.
By the way, if you get a chance, bring me the Mahindra.
Bring you the Mahindra.
No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Well, they'd be all strapped down so they wouldn't fall off.
Yeah, but when I physics balled myself and landed on that Spanish map.
Yeah, true.
Did you say there was another map released as well, or another map coming?
There is supposed to be another map coming, but I don't know if it's just for PC at the moment, but it's a good map, so it might make it to consoles, and I hope it does. Grizzly Mountain, I hope it does, because that one is going to be great for a little bit of a series, you know, say we just like skipped off from here and we decided to go and do some contracting for like woodworking and stuff, because I have seen a few people like play it on PC, so, and normally their stuff did make it onto consoles, and I imagine that one will, because it's FDR. Is it FDR modding, something like that? Them.
Franklin D. Roosevelt?
I think it's either FRD or FDR modding. It's one of them. But
Only the Americans are going to get that joke.
yeah. Well, there is the FDR in New York, isn't it? They named it after him.
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Do you know what I actually sat there and watched the other day on YouTube? I was just interested. Well, when Bush Senior died,
Yeah.
it was all over the American news, obviously. But I sat there and actually watched when the coffin was getting taken to his final resting place, because it was on CNN, and he had his own private loco from Union Pacific. It was actually his it was his loco, because he'd bought it and it'd never been used. It was sat like in a museum or whatever, waiting, because obviously in his final wishes or will or whatever it is, was his coffin.
He wanted it.
Was to be taken to the museum.
So there's actually a train guy, eh?
Yeah. Well, he actually rode that. He rode the loco at one point. He did actually take control of it, like when he was
while
still
he was dead?
no, when he was still alive. And that's what made him purchase this loco.
Don't you be getting ideas? We're not buying you a Class 37.
I'd have a 50.
So like you just out nerding me. It's the one train I know is a class 37. So
I'd either have a class 50, which were the big fucking heavy things. 66. Wouldn't have the new. Wouldn't have one of the new Freightliners because they're but ugly.
the Freightliner is a truck.
Yeah, there's a real company called Freightliner as well.
They were an American truck manufacturer.
I don't know if it's.
I think they still are.
Yeah, I don't know if it's got something to do with Freightliner.
In fact, aren't they the ones who make them really ugly little trucks that you can drive on an actual car license in America? There's like a really ugly little tractor unit they usually used to tow them massive oversized motorhomes behind.
Not sure. Right, that's the odds down. I'm going to wait for seeding.
One of the funniest things was actually looking...
Well,
I was looking at what Peterbilt were doing.
The Freightliner was used in T2, was used in Terminator 2, where it chases John Connor down that
Freightliner's just kind of
drain.
the same as every other American truck.
Yeah, it was a storm drain, like down that storm drain in Terminator 2. I think that was a Freightliner, or was that a Mack? It was either a Freightliner or no, I think it was a Freightliner.
Yeah.
Jenga! Right, so you've got 2 seed left to put on, 3 seed to put on the trailer.
What?
The I don't know what I was going. Yeah, no, basically I sat there and watched this bloody thing about it, and it was like the loco just took his coffin to the library. Was it the library, the museum library, Duda place?
Right.
That's gonna need it's gonna need to be spread again. And it was just that loco that obviously he bought, and it was a bit weird, but I don't know. If I had like I say, if it was me and I had a class 37, I'd make the bastard thrash. Make it smog.
It was 37, I don't know, because there used to be one of those, I think it still does, goes up to Sellafield doing like a passenger train, but it makes that much bloody noise.
The DRS, it will be for direct rail services. Yeah, the contract, I'm not sure if they still do the contract, but it don't.
They definitely were as of when I was working up there. So I used to be sat in C-scale and it had come through, and how anybody who lived nearby had windows left, I'm not entirely sure.
Why?
But when it set off from the station, bloody hell, it made a racket.
That's the best thing. That's why people like 37s, because it makes they make that much of a fucking noise. It's unreal, and they are good for like I say, when they thrash them. Christ, you know about it. And when they smog on start up and stuff, sometimes when they set them off, if it's quite a coolish day, Christ, when they first start the bastards up as well, the amount of smog and what is it? Well, the clagging, sorry, and sometimes you even get a little shot of fire out of the exhaust when they first start up on a cold. But the best thing I saw like I say, I think I was waiting for one of the steam locos to come back through. Was it Askham? One time, it was.
I don't know. You'll have to ask them.
No, it was doing a tour. I got it on video, and the 37 came through, like, and stopped to ask them, and it was like,
Well, I think normally, I know when we did that steam train thing, for the entire time it's out on the track, there's actually normally a diesel not far away sort of following it, then if it breaks down, it can just...
usually there's a diesel on rear end.
No, it wasn't, when I was it wasn't physically attached, but I think it was following like a couple of stations behind.
What did you
The
go on
idea was,
anyways?
you saw the picture of it, I'm not entirely sure, this is where I know very little about trains.
I'm gonna have to find that picture.
It's somewhere in my profile, probably from mobile. You commented on it at the time.
Yeah, I know. Because it was
But
Canforth,
I know,
wasn't it?
yeah. Because well, we actually know the guy who organises it is the mayor of Carnforth, so I'll let you know next time he's doing one.
Oh, please do.
And that makes it sound a lot posher than it is. We quite often end up having drinks with the mayor of Carnforth, but he happens to also own the pub we drink in.
Which one is it? Is it the not the station, is it? Or is it the one?
No.
Is it the one? Is it the one up the hill at the left of the traffic lights, or is it the one?
Yes. It's the one you turn if you're heading towards Lancaster, turn left,
Yeah.
and you're looking at a pub just up the hill there, the Shovel.
Fucking hell, I've been in that pub as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's only owned it for a couple of years, so unless you've been in
when was that? When did I go last in?
You walk in and it's like
Probably
you've
about
walked
2
back
years
about 40. It looks like you've walked back about 40 years, but actually in a really good way.
Probably about 2 years ago.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
nice
he
little,
happens to well.
nice little pub.
It's a great little drinking establishment, but they say it's a dying breed these days.
Tell me about it. Not that I go out a lot.
Good little pub, you don't do food or out like that, it's just you want a beer, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to get bored of this fairly soon. I've got 2 really nice big piles, but it's now all getting more work than it's worth.
Yeah, that's why I said you didn't have to fill it. That glass was not, that like beer mug wasn't the beer, the glass that you
the one I
from
got from War of the Worlds.
That is really nice. And the hard rock thing as well. That's really nice.
Oh, well, the glass I've got in front of my TV, I was going to put the hard rock thing up there, but it's quite a bit taller and I'd end up not being able to see that.
Did that happen today, that accident?
Yeah.
Near Wigan?
Not near Wigan, no, near Bickerstaff, near M58.
Well, it just says 4 injured after serious accident on M58 near Wigan.
I wouldn't class it as near Wigan, but then again, it's the news we're talking about, they've never let the facts get in the way.
Tell me about it.
I actually lost about an hour sat in the queue for it, but you know, you sort of, not when you learn that 2 people died,
Well,
it looks like there's been a queue of stopped traffic at the junction onto the motorway and a wagon's not seen them and basically on 56 straight to the back of a queue of cars.
Oh shit.
Yeah, when you see the close-up pictures, there's the remains of a car and it's not pretty.
I'll have a look in a minute.
Oh, stunt tractor. There's a transit van being ejected off down the banking at great speed. But yeah, in a lot of ways we got lucky because I got stopped. Where it happened, I got stopped just before the junction before it. So once they sort of knew what they were doing, they opened that junction and let us all off. But everybody who'd already got past that junction, I think, was sat there till like mid-afternoon.
Oh, Jesus.
If I'd have been sort of 5 minutes further ahead.
Yeah, you'd have been fucked. Basically, doing stuff.
And luckily, our other van was behind me, so I managed to get a phone call to him, and he actually came off a junction earlier and managed to avoid it all.
Yeah.
It's been one of those weeks because there was a bad accident on the M6 up here yesterday. Most of yesterday the motorway was closed between Kirby Lonsdale and Kendal South. which of course means that every bit of traffic off the motorway gets diverted through Kendal, and Kendal can't cope with its normal traffic,
No.
let alone adding in everything off the motorway.
No.
I looked at the work sat nav, the traffic reports and everything,
Yeah.
and I looked at it, and at one point it was saying to get from Plumgas roundabout to where the bus station is was taking 46 minutes.
Well, like I say, if there's a bad accident anywhere near Kendal, anything like that, it just Kendal's just fucked for it. It's just a complete and utter bottleneck.
Believe me, Kendal gets screwed every afternoon at school closing time.
Don't I know it? I knew that.
It's bad because it can be bad for us because part of our group of companies is Todd's Butchers,
Oh, right, yeah.
which is in the middle by the Peugeot dealers.
Right,
So if
yeah,
we pick
right in the
someone up-
fucking middle.
So if we pick someone up that has to go to them, it means we then have to fight our way into the middle of town to drop this off and get... I've known it take as long for me to do that as it takes me to get from Liverpool back up here.
You still up at the shop, or you coming back down yet?
I'm still playing these frigging things. I'm gonna get bored and say done in a minute, but I was just gonna throw these last couple on, just loose, strap them down, and then come back to the farm.
Train's gone past again.
But I've only got this one in a bit.
Stuck.
Just rotate. Give me a sec. Strap these in just so they don't move. Oh, he's doing what I was about to do.
How did you manage this?
Mistakes were made. Watch out, it's a fifth wheel trailer, you will jackknife it.
Yeah, I figured it's a bloody dolly. I hate
Who
dolly
you call
trailers.
Who are you calling a dolly?
Why can I not find this damn picture?
It wasn't that long ago, it was this year. In fact, it was towards... Oh no, last year, sorry, we're in 2019 now.
It was before Mexico.
Yes. Not by a huge amount, though, I would say.
Was it before you started at...
Yes.
Before you
I was
started at
still
the
at-
other company?
Yes.
That's September.
It could be sometime in September, because it was near my mother's birthday, I know that.
There it is. Got it. 48151.
I think it was you somebody said at the time about why is a goods train pulling.
Yeah, no, it was Gerald. Somebody called Gerald. Why is a goods freight?
yeah.
Why is a freight engine? I just said they tend to do it with steam because they're
I
not.
think
They're not safe.
literally what it was.
Is that a black?
It was the what?
4815. What is that? A black 5? Because I'll be jealous if I'll be really jealous if that is a black 5.
Literally, it's the one. It's all to do with counter station heritage, and it was just.
481.
Generally, they told us it was the one that was available to them on the. Whoever they rent steam trains off. I'm guessing it's not Enterprise. Literally, they said we want a steam train on this day to do this
You
job.
lucky bastard!
I take it it's a good one.
It's an 8. That was an 8F. That was a class 8F. Basically, it's a Stanya class. It was the 8F. You lucky bastard.
You're saying a lot of words here that mean sweet fuck all to me.
The 8F is a Stanya. It's basically it's the heavy freight loco. Basically, that's why he said. And it's a really, really old
Alright. So I
Loco.
think it was just the one that they was. So, you know, they said which they want one for this day to do this, and that's what this company had. Right, this should be interesting.
Do you want me to bring the tractor back down with me?
I wasn't going to bother. I'll just leave them on the trailer because we don't actually need this trailer for anything else right now, do we?
No, that's fine.
So we might as well just we'll leave them on the trailer till we need them.
Yeah, the 8F.
Plus, if they're on the trailer, we know where they are.
I'm very surprised they had the AF, to be honest.
Oh, this thing's getting rocky.
Really? Stop! Stop! Stop!
Fucking lamppost saved my life.
Yeah, no, the.
By the way, if anyone from work happens to see this, this isn't how I load vans. A tree!
The 8F is. I mean, it only holds 9 tons. Believe it or not, it only holds about 9.9 long tons of coal.
Only, I'd like to see you try and pick it up.
Tell me about it. But yeah, there we go. It was actually withdrawn in January 1968 for freight
You know what
duty.
you said about bringing that trailer, that tractor?
Yep.
I might want you to.
You just tipped it, haven't you?
I'm saying nothing.
I'll find
But
out.
at least because they're all strapped in, I'm hoping if you just use the forks and pick it up, you might be able to just...
So, yeah, it was withdrawn in 1968 as passenger, but I like to, you know, if they turn around and say, well, it was the only tractor we had on the day, well, you should know because you own the frigging thing, because it's West Coast Railways that actually own that train now.
I don't know what it was something like that was... They didn't specify, when they sort of booked them for these events, they put a date on and booked sort of the time on the rails.
Yeah.
And then they just say to this firm, we're doing this, we're going to have roughly this many carriages, and this firm provide a loco. They don't always specify which one.
Yeah, it'll be West Coast Railway, because they normally, like I said, they do a lot of the tours for this area.
Yeah. Because apparently that was a last minute change. We weren't supposed to be using that one, but it got...
I could tell you which one it was as well. Galatea, the French loco.
That's what we were supposed to be using, and at the last minute that got...
Yeah, she probably ended up going on something else.
I like they put the beacons on for added effect. Yeah, that's one we were supposed to have, and at the last minute it got changed, and there's... In fact, no, I tell you what, I remember what it was now, sorry, let me just make sure this... They had to change a couple of carriages. Apparently some of the carriages failed inspection. So, the carriages they changed them for didn't hold as many people, so they had to put 2 extra carriages on, which took it over the classification that the one they were going to send
they probably
could pull. That may make no sense. I may be talking out my ass. I don't know.
I know what you mean. I do know what you mean.
Yeah, apparently, certain ones can only pull so many carriages, and we got some. I think they're called Pullman carriages that were really like posh ones.
Certain ones.
Thank you.
I don't need to follow you, do I?
No, I think I'll be alright from here. I'll keep the speed down.
If I need to, I've got the telehandler back at the farm that I can use.
Thinking about it, yeah, I could have gone and grabbed that myself, couldn't I?
Yeah. It's got a bell fork on it, but still, it'd have done. Why's it got... Yeah, it has got a bell spike on it.
No, it hasn't. It's got a proper fork on it, hasn't it? I should know. I've just driven the damn thing. I've just moved it.
No, I think that's bell. I think that's bell spike. I don't know. It's got some on it anyway.
Oh yeah, it's got a fork on it by the looks of it.
Why's it got a manure fork on it then?
It's got 3 prongs.
Yeah, it could be a manure fork for some bizarre reason.
Well, that wasn't a crap decision.
What was a crap decision?
Manure? Doesn't matter.
Oh, haha.
Right, I've just dropped the trailer. Got the farm.
All the fields have
Try
been
not to run.
sown.
Try not to run over Lassie 23.
Yeah. God knows how many times that dog's been. I was going to put it in the parking bay, but I'm not going to put it in the parking bay. Right, so all the fields have been sprayed, but they need to get to the first... sown, but they need to get to the first stage to be sprayed again.
Yeah.
If you want to drive up, or if you want to teleport up to 6...
Right, give me a second.
I'll meet you up there. Yeah, no... West Coast Railway... got it. When did they get it, anyways? They didn't get it. They got it by April 2012.
Right. Well, that wasn't where I wanted to be. What?
What?
That confused me.
Yeah.
No game will work, please.
Hmm?
Can you
Where?
not do that?
Not do what? Where are you?
I'm at the shop. I hovered over what I thought was a vehicle on the map where you are. I thought if I hit enter vehicle over that, it would teleport me to it, but no, it put me in the frigging Black Maria down here.
Okay, weird.
Anyway, I'm on my way.
Yeah, normally the...
Wow, our farmers are excellent fucking mountaineers. I just ran up a cliff.
What? You... What? No,
What
don't
have I broken?
bullshit me.
What's up?
Why? That's ridiculous. Oh, on my birthday, they're bringing some stupid inflatable arena to Thorncliffe.
Where are we going to celebrate your birthday? What's the harm in that?
It's called the Wacky World Arena, and it's based at Thorncliffe Road. It's based at Hoops, and it's the Wacky World is the UK's largest indoor inflatable activity arena. Tickets cost $11.99 for kids and adults. The adults only session will be 8:45 at night till 10:15.
An adults only inflatable world session. Okay.
It's the inflatable like arena session. That's a bit okay. It's a bit weird. So
I'm here, by the way.
yeah. So basically, what I've done is the conveyors and stuff are part of what I need for the field that's full of trees. Remember when I said I've got a field full of trees? Well, these are the trees that are going to grow here on field 6.
Right.
The conveyors are here because I'm going to end up, when it comes to chipping them down, I'm going to chip all the wood chippers.
I still find the fact that you can drive that thing the weirdest thing on the planet. I mean, where the fuck are you sat?
Yeah, it's weird. You could do that to conveyors as well. You can move the conveyors.
I suppose it makes sense to allow you to... What, like...
Yeah, you can move the conveyors.
Can you actually... Oh, you can steer these as well.
Yeah. Not this one, I don't think you can, but... Oh no, you can. But, yeah. So the whole idea with the conveyors is practically I'm going to
To
put
make loading trailers.
the wood chips in one pile and then load it into this Juskin trailer.
Yeah. Okay, this thing hasn't got the power to even climb this hill.
No. But yeah, it's going to be that's going to be the idea around it. Is like chip it into a pile and load it into the trailer and stuff. Right, I'm going to go back to the farm, speed up time a little bit so I can actually spray these fields. Let's put it on 120 till I get the first growth stage. It's up to you what you want to do. You can either have a look
I'm just making
around.
this conveyor wag its tail at the moment.
I better feed the dog, we haven't fed that for a while.
That sounds like a horrid euphemism for something.
A place to park the trailer.
It's out of the way.
Well, it's going to be in the way.
I like how the square bales are all like really neatly stacked, and then you look at the round ones and it looks like you just lobbed them in from the other side.
Yeah, I know that didn't go well. I can't believe whoever balanced this friggin' header put it right on top of the fence.
I think that's a great bit of balancing.
Oh, so it was you that did it then?
Yes, I think you were watching me do it.
Was that?
Because you said if it falls off there, we're going to have all kinds of difficulties.
Probably did. And it's suddenly got dark again. I'm going to have to run round. But did you get a message then? Yes, you did.
Yes.
What were you laughing at then? Hang on, how come we've got a lawn?
I have no idea. I haven't taken one out.
We shouldn't have a lawn.
Well, I don't have a world right now.
What do you mean you don't have a world?
Ah, there we are, come back. What I was laughing at is... I see it broke.
You see what?
I literally sort of, the map didn't load for me.
Ah.
What I
Yeah.
was laughing at was I'd rolled the Arctic truck forward and it was just hanging the front wheels off the edge of
Oh,
your
right, yeah.
beautifully terraformed land.
Actually, I've not terraformed that land.
Whoa! The game did not like that.
It's probably because I paid the
And now I
loan.
think the truck's stuck.
I paid the loan back. Yeah, you wrapped it around a pole.
I didn't. The game pinged it off.
Alright. It's probably...
I got physics balled. But what I've done is, yeah, look, it's doing it. I think it's like an anti-jackknife, which just fires you at the nearest tree. But what I've done is I've driven off the edge of here, and if it does it again...
Yeah, it hangs the front wheels. Because I didn't terraform this bit of land on purpose because of... I know you guys actually like to jump the Mahindras across there, that's why I never did it.
That looks like I've just paused time as this truck goes off a ramp at very high speed.
Yeah. Right, so we're on a good growth stage at the minute.
What the hell is this thing?
What's what thing?
This.
Where are you?
Over here. I see you.
What, the like the old water tower like pump thing?
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
some old piece of equipment by the looks of it.
Oh, it's not something that you've put down. This is just
No,
like
no, no. It's
decoration.
already been on the map.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. I thought that was something. I can't remember seeing it. I thought it was something you put there.
See,
Why is
why
there an
is...
old sofa in the middle of this field?
I have no idea. What day are we on anyways? 8th.
Tuesday.
See,
Yeah, the Black Beauty's filthy.
yeah. Oh, that's what I've got to do. Speaking of which, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
I've now put dirt on slow. Because if you notice why the machines, this is a true fact, the machine's maintenance is linked to your dirt setting. So if you've got it on fast,
The vehicles are wearing faster.
yeah.
Well, I'm just giving this thing a wash as soon as you obviously don't care about it enough.
I'd only had it on one job, and I forgot to.
Excuses, excuses.
So basically, yeah, it's quite a good for me. No, don't fold the spray, you dumb shit. Turn the sprayer on. Thank you.
You know, that's what you could do that field in one.
Almost can. It's lucky I didn't have the other one. The bigger one. The other one was a lot bigger.
That's what she said.
I'm getting that weird graphic glitch again. Yeah, like I said, the whole Red Dead 2 thing, to be honest, I think there is potential with that game.
Oh, definitely.
Just people just need to stop.
So people need to take into account that GTA launch was a lot different to GTA we had even 2 years later, let alone 5.
I'm not being funny, but look at the fucking shambles that the GTA launch was. At least Red Dead was 24 hours of a little bit of a niggle. GTA launch was 2 fucking
Pardon, are
days.
you allowed to say that?
What? Niggle? Well, it was. There was a little bit of
To be
problems.
fair, it was longer than 2 days, because GTA, how long were people losing characters for?
Oh, well, that's true. No, but what
There
I
was a
mean,
while where
for the
people would just log in and randomly their online character would have just
for the
wandered off.
for the first 48 hours, you couldn't even get on to GTA at first launch.
Well, to be fair, you couldn't get onto GTA Online for the first month.
No, it wasn't great.
No, but I mean, because they didn't launch, they launched single player and then they didn't actually launch the online, did they, Till?
I was talking. Well, I was about the PS3 launch.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. So they launched GTA single player, and I'm sure it was about a month before they actually launched GTA Online,
No,
just
but
to give
I'm.
everyone a chance to play.
Yeah, but in November, like when it come to launching GTA Online itself, you couldn't. The first 24 hours, the first 48 hours, you could not get on the server because everybody was trying to get on and the servers couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but that's not really their fault, that's just demand, isn't it?
Yeah, but then look at Red Dead. When that launched, it didn't have that much of an issue, really. Within, yes, you had a slight couple of connection issues and content errors and that sort of thing, but then they
Honestly,
fixed.
that CE error the other night is the first one I've actually ever seen. Or first one I've seen certainly on games like that and for a long time.
Yeah, it's a content error. That's what that means. It's a pain in the ass. The CE errors.
Yeah.
A pain in the ass.
You should leave you out of a list.
Sometimes I kind of do have a list, but sometimes.
It's some cruel bastard who put an S in the word lisp in it.
I honestly can't really say my F's, my S's, my PH's, my TH's and all that properly at times.
Christ.
I have a speech problem.
You fail English, that's impossible.
I did fail English. GCSEs.
Hang on. You have a speech problem yet you decided to start making YouTube videos, something which involves a lot of talking.
Yeah, I know. Crazy, but I still do it.
That's a bit like saying I have a really bad fear of water, I'm going to become a fisherman.
Well, yeah. Why have you still not? Are you actually even fertilising this field properly? Have you done? Yes. Now you've got me 100% fertilisation on that field. That's good. That's going to give me a good yield on that field. See, because you can tell sometimes the way I say field and this, that, and the other. Some words you can really tell. Was I crouched? No. I just saw a chainsaw. Hang on.
Yeah, but it was, I was still in the head with a chainsaw.
Why are you... Okay, that's a bit weird.
What?
Stop jumping around like a dickhead. The way you're looking at the chainsaw, right? Look at my chainsaw of my character. How's my character holding the chainsaw?
Down.
Facing with the blade, I imagine, behind me. Yeah, that's exactly the same way your character is. That's really safe when you've got a chainsaw on. Yeah. Right, where's... I'm gonna get...
Just wait till I get 3 of them and start juggling. Oh, that's right. I finally got round to watching the live not going out from Christmas today. Fucking hell, that was funny.
Well, you didn't watch the JD though, did you?
The what?
JD. John Deere Combine.
Oh.
Oh, I really do not believe this.
What?
All your effort for balancing the bastard. It's
Balancing the what?
the header.
Yeah.
It's actually
It's now fallen off.
stuck. The underneath of the header points are catching the collision boxes. So a smart idea by you. If I can't get this with enough speed, no, I'm gonna have to see if I can. Oh, come on, you bell end. Ah, come on, nearly got it, nearly got it. Yeah, maybe we're not going to put it on the fence anymore. Come on. See, you can't even do the trick of lifting it or lowering it and stuff like that.
Sorry then if I've just knackered everything.
No, it's fine. I'm just having a battle getting it out.
That's what she said.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Meanwhile, I'm just back here chopping up another tree.
Yeah, if you chop it small enough, you can load it into the Mahindra and take it up to the sawmill. Because you can strap them into the Mahindra. There we go, got it out, got the header out. Right, I need
So you think the way I was holding the chainsaw was safe? So now I'm just running up and down the tree with it, making all the little bit of branches disappear. That can't be safe.
I
I know your
may,
mama said don't run with scissors, but running with chainsaws.
I know, I may need to terraform that bit of land. If that truck nearly got stuck as well. Guys, it's gonna be another night time by the time these fields are bloody ready.
Well, if withering's off, just let it roll into the next day.
Yeah, or we could just vote to skip when it gets to 7:30. We've got a lot of equipment that
No,
we never seem to use at the moment.
well, pretty much like every farm you ever see in real life. Then. And I know I've just triggered all the farmers. Well, come on, fight me for it.
Well, that is true. Most of the farmers actually don't.
You never see a farm without at least a dozen old rusty bits of machinery just lying around.
Yeah.
And the next thing they're complaining there ain't any money in it.
Right, so we did pay off the loan payment. There we go. But paid £7 in property maintenance, which won't be property maintenance, but just all the enclosures.
Yeah.
It's not classed as vehicles.
Oh yeah. I like how I obviously slept standing here with the chainsaw.
Fields are ready, by the way.
Okay.
It's oats, so I don't know if it's going to be a swath. If so, that'll be extra bales.
And did you put a hole on the other one?
So I got a bit recorded today.
Oh, that's good.
4 videos today. But I'm just trying to watch my hand and my wrist at the moment, but it's like people be saying, yeah, but you're sitting there bloody doing videos if you buggered your wrist. Yes, it's ligament damage in my wrist before anybody makes any obscene comments or jokes.
Yeah, he always said his ligaments are wanking too hard, people.
What are you doing anyways? You still chopping that tree?
You said you wanted it in small pieces. I mean, it was like pencils by the time I finished.
It's got to be big enough to be picked up. Big enough so you can actually get your character to press circle and pick it up like that.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
I could do with bringing a tipper trailer down here then and actually getting it all to chip. I'm gonna have to bring that trailer down from the farm now.
There's another tipper down here, isn't there? We should have. I have an unhealthy obsession when it comes to buying tippers. I'll be bloody amazed if we don't have one.
Yeah, but I don't think
I've forgotten how to put the chainsaw away. No, that wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah, but I don't know if we've got... Actually, which is really annoying. I know what would have been a great trailer to actually bring it up with, but it's currently full of seeds.
Or the flatbed.
Yeah. It's alright, I've got that
other little flatbed.
I've got that other bale trailer, haven't I?
We've got that little red flatbed as well.
Yeah, that doesn't allow you to strap anything down.
Oh, doesn't it?
No. That's a cotton trailer.
Yeah, I know what it is.
I've got the other bale trailer that I can use. You know, the one that collapses and like folds up and stuff.
Oh, well, that actually allows the
Yeah.
strap.
Well, I won't
Oh,
strap it in, but the cage will allow it to do things.
oh, yeah, the one that I flipped on its side.
Yeah. Do you want me to
For
do
some
you?
reason, I thought you. Yeah, you can do that. For some reason, I thought you meant the one that actually picks the bales up off the fields.
No, no, no. Do you want me to do the fields then?
If you want to get the fields and get the fields done, the stuff will wait, won't it? So.
Yeah, I know the fields will wait, but yeah, you can get straw swath from oats, so I've got extra bales coming in for the animals. That reminds me, I need to actually bale some grass normally as well.
Right.
I'll need to like get grass bales for normal rather than silage, you know, like the round ones. Just get square bales for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was thinking opening the sides, you chop the logs up small enough and
So I mean, yeah.
chuck them in there, and then they go up to where the the chipper is, and just chuck them into the chipper when it's on and running, and then get it put in a pile of wood chips, and then I'll obviously set the conveyor up and convey it into
Yeah.
the Joskin trailer. Yeah, if you ever see, I used to use. Speaking of like, you know, when you were on about like the steam trains and stuff, there's a site called UK Steam Info, and it tells you every steam tour that's happening. It tells you what every
Alright.
locomotive is running, and it tells you the route and time. So it's quite handy if you're, you know, for people that video them and stuff. That's why
Yeah.
you always see a lot of spotters about, because they use that website to know like where the times are and stuff, so they can get it on video and stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird because I have a guy that I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and I think it's something like Stu Vids. He's got cameras set up in a really weird position on Carnforth, but I don't know if he's a signal person or what. But he's got cameras that are set up, and it's like really weird.
Alright.
What are you doing? Where you
I
going?
was just gonna drive. I was just gonna drive past you with this with the Mahindra pulling it, but the Mahindra isn't powerful enough. That's how I had to do it with this.
Where's that going?
I just for a drive.
I could do with a tractor on a baler in a minute.
Yeah, I'll sort that. I was taking it. I'm gonna start my own farm with blackjack and hookers.
You're gonna, when it comes to baling, there might be a little bit within the edge of the fields, like on the grass bit at the edge.
Yeah. No problem. I'll do that now. Give me a sec.
There might be, but
I need to find the forager trail. It's not that one, I don't think. Yeah, there's a tipper here because there's my big 6-wheel one.
the forager trailer?
Pickup trailer.
They're all parked up the top, full. I was on about the bale.
Oh, you're actually bailed. All right.
Yeah, have we not got a normal baler?
Yeah, we have somewhere.
The other one.
What a stupid place to park a pissing truck.
Ooh,
You.
I know. I parked that there. Careful, one of the balers over there has a wrapper on, which is not what we need.
I'm
There is.
guessing that'll be that one. Well, there's one there with M&M stood next to it. I'm guessing that's the one you mean.
I don't know. There is a.
There's
don't
the
know.
standard one. I've seen it.
I don't know what Alan did with a standard one.
It's here. I've got it.
he was the last one to friggin' use it.
It's here I've got it, because the wrapping one's the bigger one. I can see that, 'cause I can see the freaking wrapping things on it.
Yeah.
Do
But
do 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 do.
so what do you reckon your next game will end up being when you eventually get a game?
I have no idea yet. I actually generally don't want anything to come along, because I want to try and work through.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just thinking, what's your next game gonna be?
Uh, to be honest, I don't particularly watch like the pre-owned market, the markets or anything. So I'm not. Oh, sugar! I've got the wrong one. I've got the wrapping one. Sorry, I bought.
That's fine, that'll have to get taken up to the top as well.
Yeah, I'll go and put this back and go and get the other one.
Now that's why it does explain why we've got the telehandler with the bale spike on. Or whatever it is.
Yeah. What the hell's... I must get almost... What the hell's that thing?
What's what thing?
The big red thing over here, but with like two arms sticking out of it.
Big red thing with two arms sticking out. Let me put the worker on a minute.
No, it's alright, I'll just weld it, I'll attach the tractor to it, it'll give me a name, that'll help.
That's the...
Commerge
yeah,
Max 902.
That's the wind... That's the windrower.
Oh, that's the Zelda, is it?
Yeah, that's the windrower. Why have I got why is there logs here? Bizarrely enough. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's bits of log.
Did you demolish a tree and not pick them all up?
I might have missed them bits. I may have missed these. When I've come to do the shipping.
Alright.
Come on.
Ah,
Not talking to you guys. Normally there
it's
is a
bloody
way.
hard not. Right, someone's now left a bale in the middle of this field. Oh yeah, it was me.
Oh, I'll sort that out at another point. Yeah, it don't matter if there was grass in there, because it cancels each other out, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Right, get out.
It's a quite good update that you can now actually grow grass without actually losing a field, because in 17 you just went around mowing all the frigging grass verges of the roads when you need.
Yeah, but with the grass, with see, what happened was if you actually take the cultivator to the grass field, it'll put it back to its field.
Yeah, say in the you actually use, was it the plough you use in 17 to make a new field and you use the roller to delete them? If you planted grass in a field, you deleted it.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
I remember on the map on 17 there was one field that was like a weird triangular shape, so I actually used the roller and cut it into two separate ones just because it used to confuse the fuck out of the workers every time you tried to make them work it because of their shape.
Which,
they were getting trapped
which
around the
map
tree.
was that?
Oh, what the hell was it called? Not the Russian one, the other, not Sodovsky.
Not Savnoska.
No, it was the other one.
Goldcrest.
That's the one. There was one down by the main road that was like, it was like a weird shape. Because where the railway tracks are curved.
Can't remember.
I remember every time the workers always tried deleting like the corner of it and making it square just so the workers wouldn't get themselves in it.
Yeah, The AI in this game still isn't perfect, but it's improved. But there
Yeah,
has,
the physics, they're still on par with us. We don't want them to be. Physics and physics are one of the best things about the game.
yeah. The you did say you'd found the Just Cause Easter egg, didn't you? The take on
Take on me,
the
yeah.
Easter egg, yeah. That probably is one of the best Easter eggs.
Oh yeah, it's got. I mean, Just Cause was always full of silly little things. Just Cause 3 had quite a few silly little things like that.
Mm.
I mean, the funniest one to me was when you came down the hill and you found the TV guy riding a soapbox car.
Yeah. Apparently, speaking of soapbox as well, another tangent. It's coming to Barra.
What?
Soapbox. They're going to be
Red
doing.
Bull?
Well, they're doing not Red Bull as such, but they're going to be doing some sort of soapbox event in Barra this year. I was going to say next year, but it's this year.
I don't think Barra would have a hill steep enough. Not without a water hazard at the end of it.
Cemetery Hill in Dalton.
Actually, yeah, good point. The only problem with that
Yeah.
is that pub directly opposite that you'd end up in when you came off the bottom of it.
Checkers.
Yeah, don't mention that. So my ex used to live at the top of there, so I know that pretty well.
What, top of Checkers?
No, Cemetery Hill, you pillar. Yeah, that pub might object by the time they had to put the door back on its hinges for the 12th time.
Yeah, I don't know where they're actually going to do it, but it's going to be done somewhere.
Are you going to enter?
Am I sure?
I think me, you and Alan should do one.
I've got balls, but I'd rather have them intact.
What a way to start a sentence. I've got balls, but...
Yeah, I've got balls,
Well,
but I
it's
think...
easy, me and you build it, we'll make Alan drive it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got a kid, his lineage is sound, so it doesn't matter if we lose him.
I think Angela would
I
be
hope
quite
he's not still
pleased.
I
No,
hope
he's
he's not
not.
still watching at this point.
No, he went hours ago.
Well, he went years ago, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
I've got balls, but if there's ever Game Time UK merchandise, I want that on a t-shirt.
That's a good thing I could actually put on a t-shirt. Yeah, but then again, I might get caused offence like most of the... Oh, God. It's something stupid. I don't know. Have you ever seen these ones in shops that you get? You get the ones in the shops. You get the stupid, like, comedy t-shirts. But then... people complain about them. It's like, it's a fucking joke, Jesus.
Oh no, to see if it's offensive t-shirts, I have hundreds of them. That's sort of my jam.
See, I could have said I've got big balls, but it didn't sound as good. I've got balls. It better.
I've got big balls, an AC/DC song.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess you're letting me finish before you carry
Yeah.
on with the field. Yeah, but it's like it'd be fun to do, but there's just a hell of a... Oh, I need the truck in a minute.
Well, you're nearly full.
Yeah.
Well, just grab a no, wait a second.
The truck's there, where I left it. Or I could just drive over to the silo.
I was ever thinking, oh, there's that 6-wheel tipper trailer up here now.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's a good idea, but in ways, it's also suicide depending on where they're actually going to do it. Because if they do put it on a ridiculously stupid hill...
Lindell Hill?
Fucking Lindell would be nuts.
Trouble is, you'd have to have the finishing point somewhere by Dobson's, 'cause that's how long it'd take you to stop.
Yeah. You'd have to have bloody big airbag things, wouldn't you? To stop you. But then you'd run the risk of giving people whiplash. What the fuck's going on with that trailer?
Which one?
This one.
Oh,
Every time I go to just put my finger on the accelerator, the truck slides back.
Yeah, see, that trailer was behaving weird before.
Yeah, but it must be because of the hill, slight incline.
Yeah.
I'll move this out of the way a minute.
It's alright, I've nearly caught up to you at least.
Yeah, Lindale Hill would be a good one. Wouldn't have to be a good hill to take a soapbox down, but it's death.
Let's hope they shut the road before you do it.
Well, that's what I mean.
Well, actually, no, it would be a good one, because at least you'd have a nice big wide dual carriageway and plenty of room to sort of set up where you were going to make them stop, you know, rather than...
Yeah.
Or you could even do it on one of the bits of the new bypass. It's actually quite a good slope.
Yeah. But you'd have to do a contraflow, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's the other side, isn't it? Yeah, you got to think of a road they can afford to close.
Because if you were going to do that, you would have to, even on Lindale, you'd have to do a contra, and that would be that could be a recipe for disaster. Because you've got cars
I've
coming.
done all of them.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, you've got cars coming up Lindale Hill, hurtling up. You've got cars hurtling down Lindale Hill. You would have to put a temporary speed restriction in place. You can, if you want, you can collect the bales.
What the hell is that?
What's
Oh,
what?
that's that bit of the logs you were talking about.
Yeah.
It looks like something very big's had a shit.
Bale wrapper. The bale collector you've just passed.
Yeah, no, I have. I'm going to take a toilet break before I go and do that.
Yeah, well, I want a quick break. Where the hell did we been parking this?
Why?
I'm just wondering where we.
I think it was just parked with the track. I think we just sort of left it with the tractors.
Whoops.
Mind the Mahindra. Fucking hell, there's another accident form we have to fill out.
Mind Alan's window. Oh well, nearly. Oh.
Christ, I hope we're making good.
Oh, there's a starer. You want what?
There we go. You could have washed it before you put it back.
I'll do it in a minute.
You won't though.
I will. I'll do it in a minute. You know what? Because I'll let you deliver the bales up to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the toilet first and then I'll go in.
collect them and
Yeah,
deliver them
collect
up
and sort them out.
and deliver them up there. You know how they're stacked up there, though, don't you?
Yeah, I've seen that. I'll figure it out.
I tend to back it in.
Yeah, I can gather what you mean.
No, that's the shop. There it is. Right, if it makes you happy, I'll sit in the frigging combine.
Why?
But
What are you doing?
I'll go and sit in the combine, buy the
Washing
heat,
machine.
yeah, buy the workshop and the washing machine, and I'll wash it as soon as I get back up.
Right,
Right,
work for
back
me.
in a minute. I was doing, which is making David
Right.
happy and washing the combine.
So yeah, bloody, it's one job. That's all it is. It's not exactly rocket science.
You had one job.
You had one job.
Reminds me of the couple of like the you had one job, and when they painted like lines and stuff like that, and the lines weren't painted straight and stuff.
Oh, the one I always saw was one where they'd wrote stuff where they'd gone SOTP.
Yeah.
You had one job.
It's up to you what you want to put on the fields next.
It's not not too I'm not really doing a lot of productive stuff right now, so.
Oh, I know. Is this going to be Alan's
Sorry, wait till you see.
Is this going to be Alan's new toy by any chance?
Oh, you teleported into it.
I accidentally jumped into it.
Damn it, I was hoping just to. I was going to say that what we do is we hide his John Deere, and next time he's online we say, look, we had to sell him, but no, we've got your replacement. I think it's very him.
I still think we should do that, but I'll let you move it because then he won't know by if he ever watches the stream.
But I like the full effect how I've also gone and like picked it up on a trailer and done it properly.
No, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. I need the telehandler. There it is. Need to go and move the round bale. Except that's not a low loader trailer, that's a cotton trailer, but never mind. It'll do.
Working. It's doing the job that I need it to, isn't it?
Yeah, did the other bales.
I haven't picked them up yet, I'm going to work on that now. I was hoping to have this. My actual plan was I was hoping to have this done by the time you got back and just park it in the middle of all the other tractors and just see, A, if you noticed, or B, I was going to tweet in like 3 days time saying, what have you been doing? The weird thing, this tractor has 4-wheel steering.
Why, what is it?
A Link track or something.
Alright, okay. Oh, I found a dead quick way as well to get to the fields at the top rather than going up by the shop. You know where the road splits off just here by the end of the farm where I'm currently pointing on the map.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, not what you to me, mate. I can't see your screen, but I know what you mean.
No, but on the map, if you've got the map up, you'll see my thing.
I don't want to see your thing.
You know what I mean, my icon.
Wait a sec. Yeah.
But if you take
following that lane.
Yeah, if you follow this road, you'll get up to the top fields a lot quicker.
Yeah, I see now, yeah. Yeah, I've just parked that tractor just like in the middle of the line.
But, yeah, no, it's like, it's just, I found it when I was, it's an easier way to like bring the bales up and go, when the road splits right or straight up, you follow the road straight forward. Yeah. And it brings you out to the top railroad crossing.
Right.
And then if you just go straight up a bit, you're actually at the field. So it works. It's dead quick. Rather than having to go down towards the shop and
I know what you mean.
Back again.
I didn't expect that to be reverse steering. Okay.
I didn't terraform that bit of land very good. Oh well. The grass is growing up here, so that's good. It's pretty good that the grass is growing, so... Nope, wrong bit. But yeah, so I'm guessing you're not going to be on till about Friday now then.
I may be on tomorrow night, yeah, I'm not entirely sure.
See, the problem
Yeah, if
is,
that one's gonna work.
even though people are like, oh yeah, Red Dead's don't keep your attention, I just want to go back on it and do hunting and shit. You know what I mean? I wanna
Yeah,
keep at it.
like I say, it's just at the moment I have so much Red Dead
Yeah, I know.
content I could do with playing a couple of other things just to...
I know what we could actually do, if you fancy it, if you're on tomorrow.
Well,
Rocket League.
if you want, yes, or different.
Because I don't play a lot of Rocket League.
I know.
But we're gonna have to get like, I'm gonna have to get Gunnar on, I'm gonna have to get Johnny on, and we're all gonna just have to do either like GTA or Red Dead or Farm Sim.
Yeah.
Well, Gunnar hasn't got Farm Sim, so. But you know, we're gonna have to get Johnny joining us a bit more. It'd be quite. I think that's gonna be quite. Make it quite interesting.
Yeah.
I've still got to get my Sims 4 series kicked off yet. Because I've got all my characters and everything in place ready.
Yeah, you've just not.
Just not managed to build the house and kick it off properly.
Where's this line out
Oh
there?
shit!
What have you done?
Nearly got mauled by the train. The train decided
Oh,
to come through on that top railroad crossing. And I nearly got trampled by the train.
it's a bit of a tight road, this one. It's a bit tight and twisty, but I see what you mean about being quicker.
It's a lot quicker.
Apart from the fact this could be interesting when we manage to meet on it.
It's alright because I'm pulled over, giving you the room. Depends if you went depends if you went right or straight ahead. No, you've come straight ahead. Nothing. Just you went past me with that. I'll go and get the bales.
Balls.
What was that?
Balls, a very big one just at the edge of that road there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should just try. I think we should just do some Rocket League because I don't play it a lot. It's content that I've not ever got.
Yeah, if you want. You said this just after I started playing 1v1.
I know. Yeah, but it's me and you, so it's just something different for us to do rather than doing the same.
Oh yeah, I'm always happy to play the league.
You know, rather than doing like Farm Sim all the time or. Because we can't do GTA because we haven't got dipshit. So, God, that is a bit bright, but never mind.
What is?
That's megally bright. That
What, the pink tractor?
the El Pinky. Now, if we'd have had a blue tractor, actually, we haven't got a blue tractor, have we? Damn it!
No, I don't think we have.
We've got
Why?
orange, red. We've just not got a blue one. Inky, Blinky, Clyde, and Pinky. Now, if you've ever seen Pixels, you'll get the reference, or if you've played Pac-Man, you'll get the reference.
Yeah, it's the 4.
The ghosts.
Right, I've left Alan's tractor. I don't think it'll be too
Somewhere.
pissed, but I think it'll...
It won't be
If it hits,
pissed.
just Just teleport around and have a look.
Well, I'm currently just collecting bales at the minute.
Yeah, well, once you've done that, then if you want.
But I'll have a look
What?
off camera.
There definitely wasn't.
What?
There's a car parked behind where I'd left my tractor.
Yeah, I put traffic on. Forgot to mention that.
You wear what you like.
I put the traffic on. I can turn traffic off again if you want.
No, stay still. I've got an experiment to pull.
Me stay still?
No, the traffic, you clown.
Ah. That'll
Damn it.
despawn
It
anyways.
won't work. I was trying to see if I could sort of push the trailer under it and pick the traffic up.
But it's unfortunately stuck to the frigging ground.
Yeah.
Right, that's all the bales. Was that it? 12? 13 bales?
Possibly, yeah.
Not a lot. Oh, bollocks. That just didn't go well. Oh.
We don't need to keep your ears apart.
Alright, I'm heading back up that lane.
Yeah, I'm a bit off it, yeah. I'm just looping my way back round, bringing back this flatbed.
Wouldn't mind planting some cotton at some point actually, so I can get use out of that cotton harvester.
I'm getting plenty of use out of this cotton flatbed.
Oh, I remember why there was a 750,000 loan.
Why, what did you buy?
No, I used the loan just in case because when I was doing I was leasing equipment rather than buying it. I just leased it,
Right.
and I was doing. How come? Oh, never mind.
How come what?
You've got a pink weight on the front.
Why not? I actually think they look better with the weight on, and I think with it pink it looks like he's got his tongue stuck out.
Yeah, but you've got wheel weights,
Yeah, I know, but...
so you didn't really need to add the. One thing I have noticed as well, the grass, they've fixed the. You know when you used to drive over the grass, it used to deform the grass and wreck it.
Yeah.
They've fixed that, so it doesn't do it anymore.
Well, that's a bit of a bend to be... That was a bit fast to be hitting that bend. You guys have been unloaded.
Probably. Unless you want to come off here in a minute and do some Rocket League. Just off.
Can do if you want. But you have a bit of a practice before.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's not going to be a whole Worms fiasco though. Except you were getting... I'm sure your distinct words were, I'm getting worried.
I don't do worried.
That was a good bloody shot though, a few of them shots the other night. But then we got to sudden death and it was 1-on-1, and then I almost had a chance, and...
Dude, I almost had you. You never had me.
The old famous quote.
Yep. You never had your car.
Yeah. You ever seen a film called Super Fast?
Yes.
I've got to say, Alan put me onto that, and it's just, even though what it is, it's actually quite funny. It's...
You know sort of what a fan of like stupid comedies I am, so...
Yeah, it was...
I mean, I was thinking that I now really want to look up and rewatch Meet the Spartans because I haven't watched it for ages.
That's... All I can say is I had a bit of a little playthrough of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it starts with the whole Spartan era, spoiler for an upcoming later in future video when I get round to recording it. It, you know, it sort of does the Spartan era a bit with King Leonidas and stuff.
Yeah.
And what makes me laugh is it does the whole Spartans and all I had running through my head, because you know it
Yeah.
gives the whole speech and he goes, "Don't do it for yourself, do it for this, do it for Sparta," and all I could just think of was meet the Spartans.
Well, in fact, it was just that all when they did that when they all met for the fight, they did the Your Mama battle.
Oh yeah.
For ages, my message tone was, "Your mama's so hairy, the only language she speaks is Wookiee." Ingenious.
And Thingy was in that one,
And
Gerard
there's a
Butler.
nerd moment. Matey out of Star Trek Andromeda was in it.
Yeah. But anyways, guys and girls, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the episode stream here. So thank you for joining us, and don't forget to like and subscribe. All the links will be in the description, and we shall see you next time for some more Farming Sim 19.
See ya.
So until
Goodbye.
then, goodbye for now.